I'm going to go over the eyeshadow palette, the Carli Bybel eyeshadow. Last video, all I went over was the Anastasia lip color, which I'll touch back on that in just one moment. But back on the shadows, she just came out with a larger palette with more highlighters, so I'm going to show you that today, and also a comparison. Unfortunately, in the first palette that she released, I dropped it and lost 2 colors. That's all. Cry a little bit for those 2 colors that were lost. Pour one out for our homies. The lightest and the darkest. But so this is the first one, and I got the color. I got them both back because I got the extended palette. Smaller pan. But we got that last pan back, and right here, that dark color. It's great for when you're doing bronzing and you just want to be extra that day and have just glow all over your face instead of where it belongs, which is in the highlighted areas. But hey, everyone does makeup their own way. I love that though. Also, this color, working backwards here, watching the camera. This color is the other color that fell out, so I got that one back. Don't really use that one too much because these can look kind of chalky on my skin tone. When I'm done using the palette, I'll probably give it to a lighter toned friend or something. But yep, this is the new extended palette. It has 21 eyeshadows and highlighters. They gave you 2 extra highlighters. They have some matte shades in here perfectly. The transition shades are all matte, which is great. Today I used these 2 for my crease. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, I'm in my bathroom, you see that? So these 2 are the ones I put in my crease. And then we used this color in the middle of the lid. I should probably go in the order that you do it in. So the crease color I just showed you, but the darkening color right here that I used is actually from the Modern Renaissance Anastasia palette, and that is the Antique Bronze. Really wish you could see the quality of this color on this camera. Everyone starts somewhere, right? So that color, then I popped the Primavera on top, the gold color. Once again, you probably can't tell it's gold, but it's super shimmery gold. It is so pretty. Primavera. So those are the colors, 2 different palettes that I used. It's a very simple bronze, smoky eye. I mean, yeah, that's the best way to explain it, is like a bronze smoky eye. I don't know if you can see the detail or not, but it lasted all day through work schedule, which I'm sweating at work. I picked up a second job, so I'm waitressing in the afternoons and walking into hot kitchens and out of hot kitchens. It's greasy and sweaty and like oily in there. So this is after all that, still in place. So, and actually these palettes are very affordable. The first one was only, I said in the first, I gave the price in the first video, and it was really cheap, like 14 bucks something. This one was only 20 something bucks, which usually palettes are 45 and up. The Modern Renaissance might have been 45. And it's a teeny little palette, but it has great colors in it. All 3 of these palettes are great day and night palettes, but this is the comparison again. Much bigger. One's upside down. The extended palette is. Love this. Love it. And I probably won't run out of this for like ever. Also, this is cheap foundation. This is True Match by L'Oreal in warm, no, neutral. I use warm 6, W6. And someone asked me the other day what foundation I use. And I said Clinique because I thought that's what it was. But it's not. It's L'Oreal, cheap, Walmart. But it looks great because I'm using the face oil, which you can use any face oil as long as you find the right one that works with your particular skin, being combination or dry or too oily. Or there's a face oil for everyone. But not everybody is comfortable with the way that it feels when you first put it on. Face oil actually sinks into your skin, and it actually feels dry and velvety once it's soaked in. So you don't just have a greasy face all day. But I'm using the Farsali, which I had mentioned on my Snapchat. I'm sure who watched the Snapchat saw me talking about this because I've been wanting it for a while. But you put this on before or even accidentally after you put your foundation on and just pat it in, smooth it out. That's what I did today. I put the foundation on and then the face oil on over it a little bit because I noticed I just wanted the light coverage, and it smoothed it all out around the eyes. You know how it can crease in here. I had no creasing today. But also on top of the foundation, I'm using the Shape Tape, which a dab will do it on this stuff. People complain about it creasing on them. That's when you see them in the video and they're like literally like making a thick ass triangle from here to here. So, everyone does their makeup differently, but I kind of feel like you're wasting product at some point when you're doing that. I use just a very little underneath my eyes. It's not creasing. It doesn't look cakey. Can't even tell I'm wearing foundation, even with this crappy laptop camera. You can't bless my body, So it's all about keeping your face clean and making sure it's moisturized. Or some people use a primer. I don't use a primer now that I'm using the Farsali. It's called 24 karat gold infused beauty oil. It's a luxury buy, so if you're treating yourself, I think it's about $50 for this one bottle, and it's 1 full ounce. But you literally only use 5 drops on your whole face and maybe 1 for your neck, because whatever you moisturize your face or wash your face with, you want to do your neck, so that later on in life, you don't have a nice buttery face and a wrinkly looking neck. You're supposed to do all of it to the neck area. So you only need 5 drops for your face and neck really on the stuff. It's very saturated. You're gonna feel a little oily at first, but it sinks in and you feel like velvet. Once it sinks in, then you can put your foundation and your concealers on, or your color correctors, or whatever you do. I personally don't use color correctors, but I do use concealers. Now the Anastasia that I had mentioned in that first impressions video, I was talking about the color Stripped, and I don't know if I was just having a good lip day that day or I was real hyped because I had gotten a new lipstick. I don't know what it was, but now this stuff is so drying to me. I didn't feel like it was drying in the first video, as I said, but the more I used it, I did feel like it gave me butthole lips, honestly. I haven't tried putting on the Farsali face oil or any type of moisturizing besides like chapstick on before using it, but as we all know, chapstick doesn't last that long, so it ended up just cracking and falling off anyway. So I'll try the Farsali oil next time, and we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm just really hopeful about this because I really wanted to like it, but I'm starting not to like it. I do like the color though. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stripped Liquid Lipstick, and then I also got the other color, the pinker color, because I really wanted to like them, and I had the same problem with that pigment color as well. But now, what I'm wearing right now is the Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lip, I believe it's called. This is Lolita, which was always sold out every time I went to go friggin' buy it. So I'm so excited to have it. It looks so natural. It's an everyday look. You can do it with dramatic eyes. You can do it with you know, it could be a dramatic day or a night look, or you know, for a simple day look. So that's why I love the color Lolita so much. I've been wearing this color only like an hour. I put it on again after work, because I drink a lot of tea while I'm working. So I don't put lipstick on while I'm working. So when I came home, I put it on. So it's only been on for like an hour. I can't tell you how long lasting it really is. It's called Everlasting. We'll test that out, and I'll go back to you on that as well. But for now, I just love the color. I think I talked on the Shape Tape already. The brow, I was using gel eyeliner in the brush that came with it as my brow filler, and it was just like the best option that I knew of. It was a 2-for-1. We all know I love bargains. So right now though, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in color Ebony. Because I have dark hair, so I use usually black for my brows or blackish colors. Love this. It's not an odd tone. It doesn't, you know, when brow pencils leave like orange tones or gray tones, or this doesn't do that. And it's really creamy. And if you accidentally go crazy, a little overboard, clumping up like product, like just pressing too hard, I don't know if you're going, I don't know what your problem will be that day, but you know, shit happens. They give you a little spoolie which helps put it on evenly, and to begin with, just applying it to begin with. My curl just caught up. Just to begin with, it helps brushing your natural hair back so that you're not, you know, like making the shape of it odd on accident. You want to go with the natural part of your brow bone and your brow, how it naturally grows in. But this, if you do clump up the product a little bit, brush it through, it seems to like fix itself. It's a really nice formula. I don't know. I haven't really tried brown crayons. This is the best way to explain this. It's not a pencil. It's in like a plastic container, and it's a twist up. The shape of it also is interesting. It is like pretty much a goof-proof shape, like a triangle. So the tail always comes out perfect. But I do want to explain that when you're filling in eyebrows, because I fill mine in, you do want to make sure that I start at the end of the brow, because the beginning of the brow you don't want blocky. Some girls do like it blocky and painted on looking, but I go for the more natural look as much as I possibly can when it comes to my brows. So I start at this part of my brow and work my way this way. The strokes you want to take will be this way. Then, since this is already shaped the way it is, it's easy to just twist it and start going down. It's very creamy. Lasts through a whole work shift, I can say that much. I would recommend it, and I probably will buy it again. Things like the Farsali rose gold thing, like this is probably gonna be a one-time buy for me. I know I can find a natural oil for cheaper than $50 freaking dollars, okay? But that had been so hyped up by everyone on Instagram, and everyone that I watch everybody that I watch that does tutorials, they use this after they wash their faces before they go to sleep at night, as primer before they do their makeup, and they were right. Honestly, that's the one hyped up product I have seen so far that I've tried that I can testify that if you can spend $50 on a damn 1 ounce of oil, go ahead and do it. It is a good product. I personally probably will not. I want to try the Tarte oil next. So if anybody is nice enough, if you have that oil, the Tarte face oil that I've been seeing out, let me know how you like it. And also, please comment some other face oils that work for you. And just comment anything you want, really. I want to get a conversation started here. This is a new channel, and I want to get the ball rolling. So please like and subscribe to Mimi's channel, and I will keep putting out videos, hopefully weekly. Thank you.